I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna have my Kanye moment right now. I feel like y'all don't support me enough. Yeah, I'm talking to you, the one who's watching this video right now. You did not support me. As much as I do for y'all, you don't even support me. I'm gonna tell you why you should be watching my stuff. My feelings are hurt though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not like a real beta male right now, but I just want you to know my feelings are hurt. Roll my intro. What's up, everyone? Welcome to my channel. My name is Mark. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe. Now, I tried to start this game with all of y'all earlier last week where I was going over all the earnings and y'all was supposed to write down what your predictions were and we were supposed to compare it in the comments, and I noticed nobody was doing it. So, I'm not going to do it for next week. But I'm just going to go over some stuff real quick and then we'll get into the weekly news, because I'm not going to do the weekly news. This time it's going to be someone else. So hold on. Let's go to my tablet real quick so I can show you why y'all should be listening to me. Alright, so these were the earnings last week. I didn't do a video on Thursday. Was pretty busy. And Friday we also had earnings, but it was just the two energy sectors. But anyways, overall, I actually got, on Thursday and Friday, I got 9 wins and 2 losses. So overall, check this out, y'all. For that entire week, I predicted only 9 wrong, and I got 29 right. Tell me that's not some GOAT behavior. Still, none of y'all watched and none of y'all played with me. I quit. I'm not doing this. I'm gonna let someone else do the news for y'all. I'm Mr. M. Obviously, Mark is too sensitive to continue the show, so I'm gonna pick up the slack for him. I'm gonna cover the weekly news, no lube required, because I'm smooth.
What is the matter with you?
You got Ye, the artist formerly known as Kanye West, losing his billionaire status quicker than his ex-wife's virginity after meeting a black guy, temporarily dropping the Adidas stock by nearly 7.5% as they sever ties with a new black Nazi. But luckily for Adidas, which happens to be a German company, was rescued by the Jews and bought the stock right back up, ending the week with 2.34% loss, better than what Adidas was expecting. Then you got everyone's favorite artistic genius, and no, I'm not talking about daughter marrying Woody Allen. I'm talking about Elon Musk, that walked into the Twitter headquarters showing who's boss by bringing in a sink. Literally, a sink as a metaphor and a joke. Let that sink in for a second. His first action was to put his dick on the table and fire 3 executives, but don't worry, they got nearly a $200 million severance package combined to stop the wokeness in the digital world, which clearly enraged GM, which has temporarily suspended advertisements on Twitter. That's like throwing money into the black hole never to be seen again. You know, like what all the companies did and what you guys did when you donated to BLM. Is Twitter BLM? This week we had some disastrous earnings, but somehow we live in the upside down world where good news is bad news and bad news is good news, as the Fed is holding the entire market ransom in an attempt to get their spending under control and create more homeless naked people in Silicon Valley as companies continue to lay off people and make cutbacks so big tech can continue to give their shareholders a happy ending. But somehow the Dahmer of the tech world, also known as Mark Zuckerberg, didn't get the memo and refuses to lay off anyone because he lives in the metaverse now. And in fact, he will continue to double down on all the bad news the metaverse reported, sinking the stock below $100 a share. Is Mark getting advice from former billionaire Kanye West on how to tank a company?
How much money are you worth?
Not as much as you, sadly.
Exactly, so take my advice. Maybe you'll get richer.
What's even more disturbing and sad is that everyone's favorite master investor, Nancy Pelosi's house was broken into and her personal trading desk was bashed in the head with a hammer, leaving him in a hospital needing brain surgery. But thank God the media was there to take this story and turn it into a classic novella, and continuing with the division by saying that the attack was due to the misogyny and the right-wing conspiracies. You can always count on them making everything about them. So what do you expect for next week? It's time to go on Twitter and see what the egg believes the market's going to do. With a 10-year bond around 4%, Wall Street analysts believe that Jerome Powell will begin to scale back, but we will not find out until further guidance comes out on November 2nd. And not to mention, we also have another amazing week of earnings with big hitters like AMD, Stryker, BP, Pfizer, and the sleeper Hershey chocolate. Seriously, look at the Hershey stock. It's literally as sweet as a Hershey turd itself. So that was it, dumbasses. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Mr. M. I see you next time that Mark has another panic attack and gets pissed off that nobody's watching his videos. Well, maybe he should start doing things a little bit differently, and that way he could grow his channel. Until next time, I see you later.
I'ma make you mine tonight. Pulling your hair, baby. I feel you breathing.